As a landlord, what are the key elements that you use to pre-screen your tenants? By far, the most important task as a landlord that you can do is screening your tenants. Now, I've been in this business since 30 years, since I'm going to say 92, and I've been doing this a long time, and there are some key things that I use in order to screen the tenants. Number one is income. When I look at somebody's income, I want to see that they have 3 times income to rent. Meaning if they are renting a place for $1,000, they need to see $3,000 worth of income. If it's $2,000, then I need to see $6,000 worth of income. That's kind of the rule of thumb that I use to screen for income. Now, on that, with income, if you have multiple people in the home that are on income, I'll use the husband, I'll use the wife. If you're with a group of roommates, and I'm seeing this a lot. Young people, I've got 2, 3, and 4 people that are living together. I can use all of their income to get you qualified under that income rule. Number 2 is reference. And please, 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 don't skip this step. I recently had a couple of years ago, and there was never a reference check. Reach out to the landlords, past landlords, and get a reference. Now, don't get burnt. Sometimes people will give you strange things like their best friend is their landlord reference. Do a little bit of due diligence on that. Make sure that the actual reference that they're giving you is, number one, a landlord for the property that they rented at. You have to be careful on that. Do some digging on it. Number 3 is credit. And yes, we do pull credit reports. I really don't care what their credit score is generally. We use a rule of thumb of 600, but if there's an exception, there are absolutely great people out there that have got themselves into a bad credit situation for whatever reason. They could have got a credit card when they were young, didn't pay for it. Unfortunately, people do go bankrupt. I look at it and see why. Was it a divorce? Was there a business failure? Is there something that caused that to happen? And what are they doing now? The 3 factors: income, reference, and credit. Now, this is a 4th one that I kind of do put in there as well, is I look at the dynamics of a building as well. So I'm not discriminating against anybody, but I also look at the dynamics and go, well, it's an up-down suite. So it's a multi-unit, unit up top, unit down below, and it's a elderly couple on the main level and a family of with a brand new baby crying. Might not be the best situations. In that case, I would warn them about it, be upfront, let them know, and then they can pre-screen themselves. It's not me screening them, it's them pre-screening themselves. And I really do believe as a landlord, we need to give all of that information to tenants so they can be aware of it. If there's a train that comes by in the middle of the night, tell your tenants there's a damn train that comes through in the middle of the night. We want to head that kind of stuff off. Those are the key elements that I use, the top 4 that I use to pre-screen my tenants.